All right, folks. James McCormick here with Digging History. Wanting to do a end of the day roll up, roll out, whatever you want to call it. I'm tired. I'm dirty, and yeah, it's been a long day. But it's been a good day. I found some cool things, and I want to start off with some things that I didn't need the metal detector for. But I found these little bottles, and these are all really, really old. You can tell there's a cork that used to go on the end of this thing. So when I keep some of these in my display case, and they're really cool because people come by and they look at this stuff. And if you've never been here to our shop, we have a shop here at 301 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia. It's called Loving Faith Consignment, and it helps to support our ministry. But I have a really cool display case here, and if you want to see some of the things that we find, you're welcome to come in here and also shop while you're here. Most of the artifacts, unless you really, really want it, they're not for sale. But I really like to keep them here for people to look at. Kids come in here all the time, and they get to touch a piece of Civil War history if they want to. So that's a cool thing. Some other glass things that I found this really nice, soap. I guess they call it milk glass. And it looks like a soap dispenser, but on the bottom of it, it says it was for cream. It was for, let me make sure I got that right. Okay, I think it's I have to look it up. I think it's Nadinola, Nadinola, Nadinola cream. Complexion beautifier, made by National Toilet Company, Paris, Tennessee, USA, and that's a nice box. Now I think my wife is going to probably want to keep that, and that's cool. Or maybe I'll give it to my daughter. Which one? Probably the baby, just because she's the youngest. So I found a lipstick case out there, and it was complete, and the lipstick is still in it. So I asked my wife if she wanted this lipstick. She might get this in her stocking. I don't think she'll use it, and she didn't think it was very funny either. So I'm not going to push it. I like peace at our home. So I found that, and then I found this really cool belt buckle. And now, of course, we use the same type of belt buckle, but I did a little research on this. This could possibly be pre-World War II. But I'm going to do a little more research. Didn't find any maker's marks on it or anything, but it's in perfect condition. And I may clean it up and just use it because I have web belts at the house. And that's the same style we were issued whenever I was in. Found this really cool zipper. Now people say, man, that's not old. But it shows you, I found this in the middle of the woods. It's about 6 inches deep, okay? Excuse me, all this moving around. I'm holding this camera. But imagine, I use a Fisher F75 made by First Texas Instruments. And the F75 has been really good to me. So if I can find a zipper in the middle of the woods, then that's why I'm finding all these coins and these relics and the other cool things that I find. And people will walk right past them. But my machine picks it up, and it's really cool. It really is. So let's just kind of point you down here. Found some coins here. Wheat penny. Indian head penny. Not sure of the date on that yet. I'll have to clean it up a little bit more, but I don't want to mess with it too much. Found this really cool pocket knife. So this pocket knife, and this is part of the blade right here. So I try to save all that. It's a wooden handle. Of course it's broken, but probably some Civil War soldier was carrying that around in his pocket. Or some kid at the turn of the century, in the 1800s, had his little pocket knife and dropped it up there in the woods. Probably it was because I found it close to this Indian head penny. Probably the same person dropped both things. Who knows? Found this, which is, I made a video while I was out there, so I found this together. This is a harmonica reeds, and I actually found some of the outer cover of that harmonica as well. So that was kind of cool to find that. And of course, shotgun shells. And I found this little thing today. Not sure what it is, folks, but if somebody knows, let me know. Now let's go over here to the junk, and believe me, I don't put all of my junk out there, but these are some of the things that I'm going to put into my recyclable bucket. Remember, I told you I keep a 5-gallon bucket, and it has all kinds of stuff like this in it. So I had a guy come in here the other day and was talking about, wanting to start becoming a blacksmith. And I'm like, well, I've got all kinds of iron and metal. You're welcome to melt it down and do anything you want with it. And then sometimes we give it to a gentleman that drives by with him and his daughter, and they recycle. So, it helps them to make a little bit of money, and it definitely gets it out of the ground. But those are the finds for the day. So I'm going to be busy for the next few days, so probably won't be doing any digging, but who knows? I carry my metal detector with me everywhere I go. If I get a chance, I stop and I go and ask permission, So make sure you're asking permission, because, and sometimes, if you're out there, even if you got permission, like where I was at, had the local police officer come by and just wanted to know who I was, what I was doing, and showed him my ID, talked to him, and we had a good conversation. And he's actually a Civil War enthusiast himself. Linked me up with the mayor of the town, so we're gonna make some headway, and we're gonna be working with another town in Ohio, and they have some history there, and they also have a bunch of property that they'd like to kind of do like we did with Montgomery. You remember Montgomery? When we go back to Montgomery. And we'll continue to go back to Montgomery. We actually are going to set up a training weekend with a dig. So watch for that. If you've never went digging before, we're trying to get our sponsor, trying to get a sponsor to give us some loaner detectors, so that we can take you out. We can show you how to use these metal detectors. And then we take you on a hunt, and then you get to keep all the cool things that you find. So, but anyways, that was the search for today. I am going to go take a shower, and my wife is still doing her thing, running around here. Anyways, we're just going to kind of end it with that. And I look forward to the next time that we get to show you some of these cool things and cool relics that we find. And again, always take your trash out, fill your holes, get permission, be nice to people, and you're not going to find anything sitting on the couch. Watching this on YouTube is great. I want you to watch our YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, subscribe and like to Digging History with Gun Truck LT. Watch myself and Corbett Perkins with the Digging History team. And watch what we're doing out there. I mean, we put videos on there all the time. We're just normal folks just like you. And we have found some really cool and amazing things. So, as you can see behind me. And that thing is full. There's an artillery shell in there too. You don't see that because I'm sitting in front of it. And I'm not moving. So, if you want to see it, 301 5th Street, New Haven, West Virginia. And get a machine, folks. You're not going to find this stuff sitting on the couch. Get up, get busy, get to digging, do what you like to do, and enjoy life. But remember, sometimes the greatest treasures are not found in the ground. They're found right at your own home with you and your family. Don't forget to spend time with them, because they are critical too. So God bless each and every one of you all. Have a great and glorious day, and keep watching us on Digging History.